This individual was given an invisible test from the Creator regarding you, and you will not believe why they fell short. There are specific times in life when someone enters your path not by chance or luck, but by holy plan. You did not imagine the bond you felt. You did not overthink the signals. You were not wrong for feeling that something about this person was different. The reality is that God gave this person a secret test about you, and they did not even realize they were being evaluated. Before we discuss why they failed, you must understand something very critical. This exam was never about being perfect. It was not about money, looks, age, status, or timing. It was strictly about the heart. This was the test they did not know they were taking. God often tests people quietly, not with loud signs or scary warnings, but through small moments. These moments are so tiny that most people miss them. This person was tested by how they treated you when you were open and vulnerable. You were patient. You did not make demands or chase them. You simply showed up as your honest self. When God sends someone into your life who carries light, wisdom, or emotional depth, not everyone knows how to handle that blessing. That is exactly where the test starts. You were the mirror they were afraid to look into. Here is something few people mention. Sometimes God sends a person not to complete us, but to reveal what is unhealed inside someone else. Your presence started things inside them, old hurts, fear of staying committed, fear of losing control, or the fear of truly being seen. You did not hurt them or confuse them. You reflected them. Instead of choosing to grow, they resisted. That resistance, that emotional pulling away, and that inconsistency was the test. That was the first way they failed. They chose being comfortable over growing. God was watching how they would react to deep emotions. Would they step up or run away? You required honesty, emotional bravery, and being present. Instead of moving into maturity, they chose the easy path. They chose distance over talking, silence over the truth, and pride over being humble. Growth is hard, and this person was not ready to grow. They failed not because they were bad, but because they were not prepared. The second way they failed was that they did not protect what was holy. When God places someone precious in your life, the test is easy. Do you protect them or take them for granted? This person was tested by how they spoke about you, how they handled your feelings, and whether they defended the connection or doubted it. Instead of honoring what God put in front of them, they questioned it. Instead of caring for the bond, they ignored it. God notices neglect just as much as He notices betrayal. The third way they failed was by letting fear make their choices. Fear is one of the biggest reasons people fail these divine tests. It is the fear of commitment, responsibility, or losing freedom. Rather than giving that fear to God, they listen to it. When fear becomes the voice you follow, you walk away from blessings without even knowing it. They did not lose you because they did not care. They lost you because they did not trust what God was doing. Why did this happen? This had nothing to do with your worth. Please listen closely. Their failure is not a reflection of your value. You were the assignment, they were the student, and not everyone passes the class. Some people meet their destiny and panic. Some people meet love and run away. Some people meet a divine match and ruin it. You were steady, real, and patient. That means you passed your part. God is working behind the scenes now. Just because the test is over does not mean the story is finished. God works in many stages. Right now, you are being protected and lifted up. You are being moved in a new direction, and they are being taught a lesson. Whether they know it or not, life is now showing them the lesson they refused to learn through you. Regret is a strong teacher. Silence can be very loud, and someone's absence can wake up the truth. Will they realize what they lost? Often they do, but realizing it does not always mean getting back together. Sometimes, God allows people to see the value of something only after it is gone. This is not so they can have it back, but so they can learn from it. Sometimes God removes someone because they would have slowed down your future. The real blessing was not the person, it was what was revealed. You gained clarity, strength, and better judgment. Now you are no longer available for halfway love, mixed signals, or confusion. You are aligned with something better. God does not test you on the same level twice. Here is a final message for you. If you are listening to this, understand that you were never meant to beg for what God already approved. That person failed the test not because you were too much, but because they were not ready for what you carried. Trust the process, the removal, and the silence. What God is preparing next will not make you question your worth. When the right person arrives, there will be no confusion, no fear, and no running, only peace. Welcome to Psychology Fact. If you want to know more hidden truths about the mind and heart, make sure to subscribe and turn on the bell icon so you never miss a fact that could change how you see the world. You must understand that the space left behind by this person is not an empty void, but a room prepared for your true purpose. When God removes someone who failed their test, He is clearing the path for someone who has already done the inner work. You are currently in a season of transition where your value is being polished. Do not look back at the closed door with sadness, because that door was locked for your own safety. The person who walked away was a temporary teacher, while you are a permanent masterpiece. This period of quiet in your life is not a punishment, it is a preparation. You are being strengthened for a connection that will not require you to shrink yourself or hide your light. This next chapter is about your own restoration. The energy you used to pour into someone who was not ready is now returning to you. Use this time to reconnect with your own soul and your own faith. You will soon realize that the peace you feel now is much better than the anxiety you felt while waiting for them to choose you. God is showing you that you are enough all by yourself, so that when the right person arrives, they become a beautiful addition to your life, rather than a source of your identity. Your worth was never in their hands, and your future is far too big to be held back by someone else's fear. Keep moving forward with your head held high and your heart open. The lesson is learned, the test is over, and your reward is on the way. You have proven that you can handle depth, honesty, and true love. Now, life is getting ready to match your energy with someone who treats your heart like the treasure it is. Stay patient and stay faithful, because the best part of your story is just starting to be written. This is your time to shine, to grow, and to receive the abundance that has been waiting for you all along. As you move forward, notice how your perspective begins to shift. You are no longer looking for validation from those who are unready to give it. This transformation is your real victory. The silence that once felt like rejection is now starting to feel like freedom. You are learning that being alone is far better than being with someone who makes you feel lonely. This is the moment where you take your power back. Every bit of love you tried to give to someone who didn't appreciate it is now flowing back into your own life, healing the parts of you that were tired of trying so hard. The universe is now aligning you with people who speak your language. You will no longer have to explain your worth or justify your feelings to those who are committed to misunderstanding you. God is bringing you into a circle of people who see your value without you having to point it out. This new season is marked by ease rather than effort. You will find that doors open without you having to bang on them, and conversations flow without you having to script them. You are being rewarded for your faithfulness during the hard times. Trust that everything you lost was just a placeholder for something better. When you look back a year from now, you will thank the circumstances that led you to this very spot. You will see that the heartbreak was actually a breakthrough. You are becoming a person who is unshakable, wise, and deeply at peace. The test that the other person failed was the catalyst for your greatest growth. You are now ready to walk into your destiny with a clear mind and a courageous heart. Your journey doesn't end with a loss. It begins with a brand new level of self-love and divine favor. Finally, understand that your evolution is the greatest answer to every struggle you have faced. You are now standing in a place of total clarity where the old patterns can no longer reach you. This is the part of the journey where you realize that you didn't just survive a difficult connection, you were completely transformed by it. The person who couldn't stay was simply a bridge to the version of yourself that is now unbreakable. You are now walking with a different kind of confidence because you know that if God handled the removal, He will certainly handle the arrival of what belongs to you. Your future is not a repeat of your past. You are entering a time of high vibration where your external world will finally start to match the beauty you carry inside. Do not be afraid of the new path ahead, even if it looks different than what you planned. The divine architect never makes a mistake in the blueprint of your life. Every delay was a protection, and every no was a redirection toward a much bigger yes. You are becoming a magnet for genuine respect, consistent effort, and a love that feels like home. This is where your new life truly begins. Take a deep breath and release the need to know exactly how everything will work out. You have already shown that you have the heart of a conqueror and the soul of a believer. The test is behind you, the lessons are within you, and the horizon in front of you is brighter than it has ever been. You are ready. You are worthy, and you are exactly where you are supposed to be. Your story is moving from a season of testing into a season of triumph. In this final stage of your journey, you must realize that your story is no longer about who left, but about who you have become. The weight you felt when you were trying to carry that connection has been lifted, and in its place is a new sense of purpose. You are discovering that your happiness does not depend on someone else's ability to see your worth. This is the ultimate freedom. When you stop looking back, you give yourself the permission to fly. You are now a person who knows the difference between a connection that is meant to build you up and one that is meant to teach you a hard lesson. The energy around you is changing because you have decided to stop settling for less than you deserve. This shift is attracting better opportunities and more honest relationships into your path. You will find that the right people don't require you to explain your value. They simply see it. This is the harvest for the seeds of patience you planted during your time of testing. You have stayed true to yourself, even when it was difficult, and that integrity is now being rewarded with a deep, lasting peace that no person can take away from you. As you close this chapter, do so with a heart full of gratitude. Thank the person who failed the test for showing you exactly what you do not want. Thank the silence for teaching you how to listen to your own soul. Most importantly, thank yourself for having the courage to keep going. You are standing on the edge of a beautiful new beginning that is far greater than anything you left behind. Walk forward with total trust that the best is yet to come. Your life is a masterpiece in progress, and the colors are about to become much more vibrant. Remember that this period of waiting is not wasted time. It is an investment in your future self. You are developing a spirit that is so grounded in peace that it cannot be shaken by the opinions or the exits of others. The test was not meant to break you, but to prove that you are unbreakable. You have emerged from the fire not smelling like smoke, but glowing with a new kind of light. This light will now act as a beacon, guiding the right people and the right opportunities directly to your doorstep. You no longer have to search for what belongs to you because what is yours will naturally find its way to you. The universe is now setting a table for you in the presence of those who doubted your worth. You don't need to say a word or prove a point. Your growth will speak for itself. Your life is becoming a living testimony that when God removes something, He is only making space for something better. This is the moment to fully embrace your independence and your power. You are the architect of your own joy, and you are building a life that is beautiful, stable, and filled with genuine love. The person who couldn't stay was just a footnote in a very long and successful story. This is the end of the struggle and the beginning of your success. Every tear you shed has watered the soil of your destiny, and now it is time for you to bloom. Do not be afraid to be happy, and do not feel guilty for moving on. You deserve every bit of the goodness that is coming your way. Your heart is healed, your mind is clear, and your path is wide open. Step into this new day with the knowledge that you are loved, you are chosen, and you are destined for greatness. The best version of your life is starting right now. As you step into this fresh light, you will see that the world looks different because you are looking at it with different eyes. The old habits of doubting yourself and overthinking every interaction are falling away. You are finally giving yourself the same kindness and grace that you used to give to everyone else. This is the ultimate form of self-respect. You are realizing that you are not a backup plan or a second choice, but a priority. This realization is the final piece of the puzzle that completes your healing. You have mastered the art of letting go, and in doing so, you have mastered the art of living. The path ahead of you is paved with clarity. There is no more fog, no more guessing games, and no more waiting for someone to change. You are choosing to focus on the people who show up, the goals that excite you, and the peace that sustains you. This focus is creating a powerful shift in your reality. You will notice that things start to fall into place with a surprising amount of ease. This is not luck. It is the natural result of being in total alignment with your true self. You have passed the hardest part of the journey, and the road ahead is wide, beautiful, and full of promise. Take a moment to look at how far you have come. You survived the confusion, you handled the silence, and you kept your heart soft in a world that can be very hard. That is your greatest strength. You are now a person of high value who is ready for high-value experiences. The chapters of your life that were written in pain are now being followed by chapters written in joy and abundance. Your story is a beautiful reminder that endings are often just beginnings in disguise. Keep walking with faith, keep living with love, and keep believing in the goodness that is already unfolding all around you. In this final stretch of your journey, you must accept that you are now entering a season of complete rest. The battle to be understood is over because you have finally understood yourself. You no longer feel the need to explain your worth to people who are committed to seeing you as less. This quiet confidence is your new superpower. It is a shield that protects your energy and a magnet that pulls in everything meant for your highest good. You have learned that God's protection often looks like a rejection, and you are finally grateful for the doors that were slammed shut in your face. Everything you once thought you lost was actually just being replaced by something more durable. The love you have for yourself now is stronger than any love you were seeking from someone else. You are becoming a person who can sit in silence and feel perfectly whole. This is the moment when the universe begins to move on your behalf. Since you are no longer chasing what isn't for you, the things that are for you have the space to catch up. You will soon see that the timeline of your life is perfect, even the parts that felt like a delay. Go forward with the knowledge that you are a rare find. Do not let one person's inability to pass a test make you think you are difficult to love. You were simply too much for someone who was doing too little. Your future is bright, your heart is resilient, and your soul is ready for the incredible blessings that are currently being prepared for you. You have done the work, you have kept the faith, and now it is time for you to enjoy the harvest. The best is not just coming, it is already here. As you stand on the threshold of this new era, understand that your spirit has been forged in a way that nothing can dim. You have moved past the need for apologies that may never come and closure that was never granted. You have realized that your own growth is the only closure you ever truly needed. This newfound independence is not a wall to keep people out, but a filter to ensure that only those who are worthy of your energy can enter. You are now the guardian of your own peace, and you have learned how to say no to anything that disturbs the harmony you worked so hard to build. The lessons you have gathered are now the foundation of a life built on solid ground. You are no longer building on the shifting sands of someone else's opinion or the unstable promises of those who are afraid to grow. This stability is attracting opportunities that you once thought were out of reach. You will find that your career, your passions, and your health all begin to reflect the internal work you have done. When you align your heart with your purpose, the entire world begins to move in your favor. This is the stage where your outward success begins to catch up with your inward maturity. This is your final reminder that you are a divine creation with a path that is uniquely yours. No one can steal your destiny, and no one can delay what is truly meant for you. The person who failed the test was merely a character in one chapter, but you are the author of the whole book. Take a deep breath and step into the sunlight of your new reality. You have survived the storm, learned the secrets of the wind, and now you are ready to sail toward horizons more beautiful than you ever imagined. Your journey of testing is complete, and your season of reigning has officially begun. So, as you finally let go of the last pieces of the past, you start to feel a lightness you have never known before. This is the weight of expectation falling away. You are no longer waiting for a phone call, an explanation, or a change of heart. You have replaced that waiting with living. You are now investing all that precious energy back into your own dreams, your own health, and your own happiness. The more you focus on your own path, the faster you move toward the blessings that have been waiting for your arrival. You are discovering that life is not happening to you, it is happening for you, even in the moments that felt like a loss. Your heart is now a garden that you have learned to protect. You know which seeds to water and which weeds to pull. This wisdom is the true reward for everything you have been through. You are no longer easily fooled by sweet words that lack action, because you have developed a deep sense of discernment. You can feel the truth in your spirit before a person even speaks. This inner guidance is God's gift to you for staying faithful during your season of testing. You are walking in a new level of authority, and you carry yourself with the quiet dignity of someone who knows exactly who they are and whose they are. This journey has brought you to a place of total alignment. You are in sync with the timing of the universe, and you are no longer in a hurry. You understand that what is meant for you will never pass you by, and what passes you by was never truly yours to keep. This realization brings a peace that surpasses all understanding. You can smile at the future because you know the one who holds it. Your story is a beautiful example of how a broken heart can become a gateway to a whole new world. You are ready, you are prepared, and your time of joy is not just a dream anymore. It is your reality. Finally, let your spirit settle into the truth that your transformation is now complete. You have successfully moved from a place of questioning to a place of knowing. The person who could not meet your depth was never supposed to stay. They were only a catalyst to push you toward your own greatness. You have proven that you can stand alone without feeling lonely, and that you can be soft without being weak. This balance is rare and beautiful. You are no longer looking for someone to save you because you have realized that you already have everything you need within your own soul. The strength you used to survive the disappointment is the same strength you will now use to build your dreams. As you look forward, do not be surprised when your life begins to change in miraculous ways. When you change your internal frequency, your external world must follow. You are now vibrating at the level of abundance, respect, and deep, authentic love. This means that the shadows of the past can no longer exist in the bright light of your present. You are free to explore new hobbies, new places, and new connections with a heart that is wide open and a mind that is clear. You have traded your anxiety for a deep sense of calm, and that calm is your most valuable asset. Every step you take from this moment on is on holy ground. This is the official start of your most successful era. You have learned the lessons, you have released the pain, and you have passed the test of your character. Now, it is time for you to receive the rewards that have been stored up for you. You are a testimony of grace and a beacon of hope for others who are still in the middle of their own tests. Walk with your head high, knowing that the Creator of the universe is proud of the way you handled your heart. Your story is no longer about a failed test, but about a triumphant soul. The horizon is glowing, the path is clear, and the best of your life is finally here.